it's not so much I have a beef with him. I have an admiration for the three of those guys because they've been when WWE did the Brood, remember that?
Yes.
Well, it was because another vampire didn't leave WCW and go there.
Right.
Don't want to say who he was.
Right.
But when I didn't jump to AAA, they created the Brood, their version, and Dark Ozz and Chessman and Cuervo. All these dudes were this big coven of vampires. So to be able to be friends with those guys, I asked for this match because Mesías is the reason I'm so fucked up, and I've had so many fucked up matches, and I got some of my injuries because I went to war with that kid. Like one of us wasn't coming home that night, and it happened on many a night. Cibernético, I've had some of the most historic matches down here in Mexico. We had a graveyard match way before WCW even thought of it with Sting and me, and it was awesome. And I had a great victory against him in the King of Kings match. I was against him. So there's something there. And then Cuervo, some of his first matches were against me. And he had his face paint on and stuff like that. He says, "Are you okay with that?" And I said, "Brother, fuck yeah, but you use this." I helped him and we became friends. Cuervo, he's such a humble kid. And, I met his wife and his children and his family. So it's kind of like, yeah, I'm going to do everything I can to fucking beat you to death. But I got a lot of love for those guys. So if I'm saying goodbye to 4 decades, I've wrestled in 5 different decades. That's a lot. So I'm saying goodbye to a marriage that I've had for 40 years. I can't do it.
Right.
But if I get to say goodbye to my people the way I want to, it's not so much a retirement tour. It's a transition. I'm leaving this to go to this stage. So I'm not coming back. And I don't want to just leave like everybody else does. I want you to know I see you, I've heard you, and I'm grateful that you're in my life. So that's what this is, even though there's going to be blood and violence.